Good morning. Find the highest common factor of 24, 36 and 60. Here we have to find prime factors. So prime factor of this 24, 36 and 60. Okay. So 24, it is 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 3s are 24. So the power of 2 is 3, the power of 3 is 1. Okay, then find the factors of 36. So 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 3, 12. And 12 3s are 36. So 2 raised to power 2 and 3 raised to power 2. Then 60, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 3, 12, 12 into 5, 60. So 2 raised to power 2, 3 raised to power 1 and 5 raised to power 1. Now we have to identify the lowest common powers. Which is the lowest common powers? So 2 raised to power 3 is here. Common prime number is 2 is there and 3 is there. 5 is not common. 5 is only in this 60. So we have to identify the lowest common powers. Identify lowest common powers. So for prime 2, the lowest power is the 2 raised to power 2. And for the 3, the lowest power is 3 raised to power 1. Okay. So this is the highest common factor. Now we can find this. 2 raised to power 2 is 4 into 3, so 12. So this is the highest common power factor of this 24, 36 and 60. Okay, let us go for the another example. Find the highest common factor of 12, 25 and 40s. Again we have to do the same. Find prime factors. So 15, 25 and 45. So 15, 3 5s are 15. Okay, 3. So in terms of power we can write like this. Then 5 5s are 25. Then these 3 3s are 9. 9 5s are 45. So 3 raised to power 2 into 5 raised to power 1. So we have to identify the lowest common factors. So the 3 is there here, but 3 is not here. 3 is here, so we cannot go for 3. So 5 is here, 5 is here, 5 is here. So we have to identify the lowest power common to all. Lowest common power to all is only 5 raised to power 1. So the highest common factor is 5. So highest power factor is 5. Now the last example. Find the highest common factor of the 16, 24 and 32. Again we have to find the prime factors. So for 16, what is the factor? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So this 2 raised to power 4. Okay, then 24, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 3 is 24. So 2 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 1. One more number is there, 32. So 32, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32. So 2 raised to power 5. So 2 raised to power 5. These are the prime factors for these numbers. Now we have to identify the lowest common powers. So lowest common power, and for prime 2, the lowest power is 2 raised to power 3. So highest common power factor. So for the common prime for 2, the lowest power is 2 raised to power 3. And 3 is not here, 3 is here, again 3 is not here. So only 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3. So we have to find this 2 into 2 into 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So highest common factor is 8 for these given numbers. Thank you very much for watching the video.